Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at great stone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiams in the folk on the earth, pushing the gospel of sincerity in truth, Shalom. Alright, this evening I want to do a lesson on um on this video that I was watching here on the plantation, and some of the workers, co-worker they passed through, and they hear the brother was speaking, but everything else was said in this video. The only thing that this Jake here, which is a two-third, right? The only thing that he hear is the rude speech, but everything else, he didn't say nothing about it. But soon he hear the rude speech, he said, "Wait, is cause the man causing it?" You understand? And that's how our people, in gross darkness, they as our apostle Gobar say, you know, the ignorance the word. You understand? So I just want to run this clip and then go to the scripture and show the different between chorus and rude speech, right? Because chorus is a bodily harm. You understand? When somebody put a chorus on you, or when somebody chorus is a bodily harm, it's a physical thing. You understand? Today what we call chorus today in this wicked society is rude speech, right?
Look up what wiles is, all right? What does it mean when it says the wiles of the devil? Because that's what you're experiencing. And if you notice, the word method is in here, all right? Because Satan has a method of the way he attacks us. He knows what thoughts to put in our head that will fuck us up. Certain things.
So this is we here. So this video, so like this video was playing. Let me say a little, yeah, over 6 minutes. But this is the only thing draw him attention when the elder, when the elder say, you know, Satan will put these things in your head to fuck you up. That's the only thing he hear. He said, "What's cause the Marcus in there?" You know, and there's two-thirds of our people. When the brothers out there on the highways and byways, they might speaking, around these video questions, they might use rude speech in some of the video, and they like, why you are preaching the Bible and cursing, Our people are foolish. Two-thirds of our people are foolish. You understand? They are foolish. So let me just go to this. This is the word chorus, right? It's a solemn utterance, intended to involve a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. So that is a curse, right? And then it's an offensive word or phrase used to express anger or annoyance, right? Then it's a verb to invoke or use a curse against, to utter offensive words in anger or annoyance. You understand? So a curse is to inflict harm or punishment on someone. You understand? But with the elder use in this video, right? The elder just use rude speech, and these people don't understand that, the word fuck are, you might use it. That's rude speech, right? That is rude speech, right? Um, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything. in a great matter or a small, and two-thirds of people are ignorant in a great and small matter. You understand? You know, this Western society get our people stuck on stupidity, right? They will call it Stockholm syndrome. You understand? Um, you understand? They're stuck on this what they're stuck on. Let me get a precept here. You know, there's are the two-thirds here in the video. You know, he asks, hey, what scriptures that am I reading from? You know, what was the lesson about? You know, nothing of the sort. No, he just hear the rude speech, and yeah, what scores the man just scores the. Yeah, you understand? This this is Second Samuel chapter 16 verse 5. He said, and when King David came to Bar Urim, behold, he said, hence came out a man of the family of the house of Saul, whose name was Shimei, the son of Gera. He came forth and cursed still as he came. So this course here was what rude speech, right? This was rude speech, right? Let me jump into verse 10. This was rude speech, right? Verse 10. And the king said, what have I to do with you, ye sons of Zuru, Zeruiah? So let him curse, because the Lord had said unto him, curse David, who shall then say, wherefore hast thou done so? Right? So this was rude speech. Verse 11. And David said to Abishai and to all his servants, behold, my son, which came forth of my bowel, seeketh my life. How much more now may this Benjamite do it? Let him alone, let him curse, for the Lord had, bade him. You understand? So he was what, speaking rude to King David. You understand? He was speaking rude to the king. Right? Let me jump to verse 13. Right? I'm going to read up about verse 12. He said, it may be that the Lord Yahweh will look on my affliction, and that the Lord Yahweh will require me good for his cursing this day. And as David and his men went by the way, Shimei went along, went along on the hill, went along on the hills side over against him, and cursed as he went. So he was speaking rude to David, King David, and threw stone at him and cast dust. So this he was speaking rude. This was rude speech. You understand? This was rude speech, right? So you people, to tell you people, you finish, because this society get our people on Stockholm syndrome. You know, our men became effeminate, right? That's how our men became effeminate, right? This is Apostle Peter, when Yahweh Shai say you're gonna deny me thrice, which is three times, and this is what happened. Matthew chapter 26 verse 9. Now Peter sat without in the palace, and a damsel came unto him, saying, thou also was with Yahushua of Galilee. But he denied before them all, saying, I know not what thou sayest. Remember, Yahushua said he can deny him in verse 34, right? verse 34 and 35, right? And Peter said, no, you're not going to deny the Lord, right? Verse 71. And when he was gone out into the approach, another maid say unto him, and said unto them that were there, this fellow was also with Yahushua of Nazareth. Verse 72. And again he denied with an oath, I do not know the man. Verse 73. And after a while came unto him they that stood by, and said to Peter, surely thou also art one of them, for thy speech bewrayed thee. Right? Verse 74. Then began he to curse and swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crowed. You understand? So Peter began to curse. So this is a man of the Lord. He said to use a rude speech. You understand? This is rude speech. And this is what this elder used in this video. The elder used rude speech. You understand? There's a difference between a rude speech and a curse. Right? Second Corinthians 11 and 6. Salakia. Salakia. 2 Corinthians 11 and 6. He said, but though I be rude in speech, right? Rude in speech says rude speech. That's how men speak. That's how men speak. You understand? 2 Corinthians 11 and 6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. So the elder was being rude in speech, but not in knowledge. Because this is a beautiful video, you know, battling evil spirit in your mind with the Hebrew, with the Hebrew, which is the Hebrew tongue. It was a beautiful video. I watched this video about over 4 or 5 times. I watched this video. You understand? But this is the only thing the tutor could pick up. Draw his attention. You understand? 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 16. He said, but though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. You understand? And this not only this video, but many other video on the highways and byways, they will say, oh yeah, I can be preaching the Bible and cursing and calling women bitch and all these things. The Bible call women bitch. He said, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. What's a she dog? A she dog is a bitch. You understand? You women is called one another bitch and hoes. But when men use it is a problem. You understand? Yeah, so that's rude speech. Right? That's rude speech. Right? It's an offensive word or phrase used to express anger or annoyance. Right? So we can go in now and show what is a curse. Right? This way it's a solemn utterance intended to invoke or supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone, right? So let me go into that and show, what is a curse. A curse is where our Bashim Yahshua put on the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. That is a curse where the Heavenly Father put upon us. Because we sin against him, we break his laws, right? We break his laws, right? So we can show you what is a curse. This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. Who cursed in the city? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. And cursed shalt thou be in the field. The field is the world. Anywhere the part of the world is, you're going to be cursed. You understand? You're gonna be living in the ghetto. You're gonna be doing the lowest piece of the job. You're gonna be the byword. You understand the proverbs? You understand? You be coarse. Coarse shall coarse shall be the basket of thy storehouse, your bank account. You understand? You just get paid and your money disappear in thin air. You're trying to save when you can't save. You understand? Course shall be the fruit of thy body. You're gonna be always sick. Or people who got diabetes, got cancer, got AIDS, got syphilis, all kind of illness in the body, right? And the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy night, and the flock of thy sheep. You understand? It's a course shall thou be when thou comest in. When you're born, you come to this world, your course. You understand? And course shall thou be when thou goest out. Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die with nothing. You understand? You're gonna be coarse. These is courses that the Most High put upon us. The Lord shall send upon thee course and vexation and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hands to do. Settest thy hand unto. So like here, let me read this back again. He said, the Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do until thou be destroyed. So everything that you Israelite put your hand on is because that is course. That is a course. Until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. So there's some of the courses that the Most High put upon us. You understand? Slavery is a course. Deuteronomy 20:68. The Most High put a course and we send we sense put give we over to we enemies to serve slavery. That is a course, right? You understand? Niggas on Stockholm syndrome in this Western society. You niggas stuck on you nigga full on Stockholm syndromes. You understand? Yeah, right. And this is the prophet Elisha when them kids was mocking him. This is a course, right? Which inflict pain or punishment. This Second Kings chapter 2 verse 23. And he went up from hence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. And these was kids mocking the man of the Lord, the prophets. This is why you monkeys out there who mocking the apostles and the elders on the comic board and got all kind of thing to say against the man of the Lord. Yo, it's not the messenger you mocking, no, you mocking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, no, right? Verse 24. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and there came forth two she-bear out of the wood, and tear 40 and two children of them. So that is a curse. That is a curse. Right? The Most High destroy them. He said a solemn utterance intent to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. So that is a curse. Right? That is a curse, a bodily harm thing to inflict punishment or harm. So the Most High sent out a she-bear and destroyed 42 children for mocking his messenger. You understand? So that is a curse. You understand? That is a curse, right? Um, Second King, yeah, yeah, right. Second Kings 5, 26, right? And this is when Elisha tell Naaman, go and duck in the river Jordan 7 times and clean leprosy. But Elisha's servant, he went behind Elisha back and take money and garment from Naaman when Elijah said no, he's not taking nothing, but his servants went and lied and said that the master sent him for the money and garments, and this is what Elisha put a curse on him, and the leprosy that was on Naaman cleave unto him, right? Salakia, right? He said, as he said unto him, when not my heart, he said, went not my heart with thee, when the man turned again from his chariot to meet thee, is it a time to receive money and to receive garment and olive yard and vineyard and sheep and oxen and manservant and maidservant? You understand? So he went back to Naaman, right, to receive the things. They received the monies and garments where his master said, yo, he's not gonna take nothing because he didn't really it's not Elisha heal Naaman, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai heal Naaman, right? But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to speak to Elisha, right? So he didn't receive nothing from Naaman, but his servant, right? His servant did. You understand? He said, verse 27, the leprosy therefore of Naaman shall cleave unto thee and unto thy seed forever. And he went out from his presence a leopard as white as snow. So it was leprosy. You understand? So there's a course that go upon his name again, Gehazi, right? Gehazi was Elisha's servant, right? So Elijah cursed him in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the leprosy was on Naaman, right? When end up going on Gehazi, which is Elisha's servant. You understand? Because he went and lied and say that Elisha say send the money and the garments. You understand? So that is a curse. That is a curse. He became a leprosy, and it say it can be on his seat forever. So all Gehazi seed up to this day they are leprosy. You understand? They have leprosy. And it's not speaking that's for the so-called white man. Because they got Israelites who are leopard. You understand? Who are leprosy. You can see them. We see a lot of them down here in the island in Trinidad. Right? You understand? So there is a curse. A curse is a bodily harm things. Inflict punishment on someone. Right? And then you have the next one. What today we in the society call course is rude speech. You understand? Is rude speech, right? So this was a beautiful video by the elder, Salakia, I don't know your name, but it was a beautiful video, you know. And with that, let's edify and I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well and great stone. And a blessed salutation to the Akiums and the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.